Well, hello. I couldn't talk about anything else today and be okay with myself and move on to other, maybe more difficult subjects if I didn't talk about budgeting. To me personally, it's really hard to think about a budget and just do everything inside my head because there's too many numbers involved. I like to keep a notebook where I keep track of where my money goes and basically how much I need to survive. I'm going to be making an imaginary budget. I'm going to be giving myself some imaginary debt with some imaginary bills and some imaginary earnings. I'm going to be using my screen as my notebook. I like to start with debt. I want to see how much in the hole I am. Like, how am I in negative? I don't know. We'll have to see. So I add all that up, and that's how much in debt I am. Another thing that I like to do is to be aware of how much my APR is. And if you don't know what APR is, literally just go to my other video in my channel. I literally explain it so good. Anyway, now I'm going to go down on the bills. Now, when I say bills, I mean anything that you have to pay each month, from rent all the way to your food. Even if I literally have to go through my bank statement, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Hulu, Netflix, those are part of your bills. Even what you need to take care of yourself, any face products, hair products, that is part of your bills. How much you spend in a month, that's your bills. Now you're going to add all that up, and basically that number is going to be how much you're spending in a month. For some people, now their heart just dropped to their feet, but it's okay. Don't worry. Remember, this is supposed to be a positive thing. So now we also going to put your earnings. Your earnings are very important. I do want to say that if you have multiple earnings, I like to name those. So how much, for example, I bring to my home, like how much does person 2 bring to their home, how much does person 3 bring to their home, any side hustles that bring in money to that home. And then I go and I add that up. Now, this is where you may have a real reality check, because you're going to see the number of how much you're earning versus the number of how much you're spending. And this may be very scary for you, but and again, I don't want you to get discouraged, because this is where you can start doing some real change to improve your life. Maybe if you are on the red zone, maybe you can make some changes to lower that spending. Maybe you can find a more affordable place to live. Also, maybe you can rent out a room to bring some money into your earnings. Maybe you can start doing Uber or Lyft. That way you have more earnings. You can do a side hustle to increase your income. You can lower your phone bill. For example, revise your plan. Is your plan something that you actually need? Do you really need unlimited data? Or are you able to go to 5 gigabytes? Are you able to switch carriers? Are you still having to pay off your phone? Are you able to pay it off? Car insurance, for example, revise your policy. Do you really need everything that it's in there? You still within the legal requirements of your state? Do you have multiple cars in your household? Do you have multiple people that if something were to happen to your car, you're able to borrow someone else's car, so you don't need the renter's insurance part where they rent you a car? Are you able to get rid of some subscriptions? Do you maybe have people in your subscriptions that are just taking a free ride, that are costing you more money? You go out and party a lot and spend a lot of money on the weekend out drinking. Are you able to really just cut that back? Where can you help yourself? Where can you loosen up a little bit of more money to maybe just live a little bit more comfortably, or maybe giving yourself that vacation that you really need? Are you overworking yourself at work because you think that you're not making enough? Is that true? These numbers may be scary, but knowing what these numbers are doing can really improve your life and can really improve your financial situation. Every budget is very different. A budget from a college student is going to look really different compared to a budget of a 5-people family with 1 income or 2 incomes. And that's okay. Like, you don't need to be anywhere right now. As long as you're making improvements to live a more positive life, that's all that matters. And this is one of the first steps that you need to do to be able to achieve that. I hope this helps anyone out there. And if no one likes it, well, that's okay, because my grandma loves watching my videos. I hope you have a good day and see you next time. Like and subscribe.